Hello, everybody, and welcome to week number 5 of the Outcast Ordo Dark Heresy campaign. This week we are doing entirely Outcast Ordo. We should resume our D&D sessions next week. Perhaps Ashley will be alive by then. You never know. Bit of housekeeping. Did anybody get some levels from last session? Or ranks?
I don't think I did.
I'm just looking at that now.
Okay.
I don't think I spent any of the XP.
Yeah, I didn't spend anything.
Okay, so it's possible during a boss fight you might see somebody ding if they figure this out.
Sorry.
New bonds. I believe we left last week. We were trying to think of finishing up your 3 bonds. Make sure you had 3. Did anybody do that?
Yep.
What do you got for me, Eli?
I dropped my bond to resolve Nicodemus's concern about the perils of the warp, as I think I've just furthered that instead of resolving.
Given up on that?
Yes.
That makes sense.
Instead, I have replaced it with 2 different bonds now. Well, the same bond, actually. Bond 1, I lied to Nicodemus about faith. Bond 2, I lied to Reparo about faith.
Okay. A little gaming of the system, but I'll allow it. And what was your other one that still remains?
Let me see here. It is, as I travel with Reparo, we both seek knowledge about heresy.
Cool.
I think that's new, too. I think all my bonds are new.
Yeah, I think you might have come up with that at the end of last week. Okay, so you got 3 new bonds. You dropped to 1. Did you complete your hates, desires, and sacrifices? Well, we're talking about Eli.
I desire power. I think so, yes.
Okay. You desire power, and what do you hate? No power. So that's a no.
Where did I put that?
Okay. Anyway, if you remember what it is, we'll talk about it, but basically that's just bonus XP. It's almost like alignment. If you act within it or further advance it, you get some extra XP. Reparo, I believe you had said you filled out your bonds?
Yeah. My original one was I have much to teach Nico about the Omnisci, which is still in play, I guess. I have also selected I will help Eli. They are destined for tragedy, which seems to be probably applicable in some point in the near future or distant future. Anyway, and then Nico has much to teach me about bolt gun justice. Now, doesn't mean I'm necessarily going to agree with what he has to teach me, but I feel there's something to be learned in some regard.
Yeah, I like it. And love, hates, and desires?
Desire gaining further understanding of heretic items. Sacrifice, I'm willing to sacrifice heretics to serve the Omnisci. And hate, I didn't really get hate. So I'm sort of figuring that one out, but it sort of ties into the whole religious aspect.
Kind of a peace, love, and hippie type tech priest? You don't hate anybody?
Well, not really peace, love, and hippie, but yeah. Hate. Well, it's more about hating the lack. It's probably going towards hating lack of order to things because of the chain of command. I've been on military vessels my whole life, so I sort of need structure. So I hate chaos. Most likely would be a generalization of it, I guess.
Okay, chaos, but not chaos quotations, Dark Heresy chaos, but just chaos as in the lack of order. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and Nico, I think did you have all your stuff already figured out from a past?
Well, I already kind of, I already wrote it down because I didn't know that you didn't want us to do the whole thing. So prior to our very first session, I mapped out the whole everything. And I think just last week there was a little bit of more detail added to more of what I desire, was it?
Okay. What was that?
Yeah.
Detail?
The desire was the satisfaction of a kill, like a satisfying kill, rather.
Right. That's just right.
And it has to be a satisfying kill, not just like as Eli likes to say, binkies. So, yeah, which would be, not very often.
So you basically wrote a thing where you get bonus XP for killing bosses.
Well, not necessarily bosses, because if the boss doesn't mean anything to me, then it wouldn't be satisfying.
Okay.
So, like, it has to be, and if I didn't, I mean, I could contribute to the kill. I don't really know how the gaming of the system would work.
I think no. I'm teasing you. I think I get it though. Like it's gonna, we'll definitely know it when we see it.
Yeah. Also, is there a format where have any of you guys made like a section of your sheet where you could record this?
I put it on my MISC tab. If you want to look at
Yeah.
my sheet, I ordered it on that page.
Okay, I just want to see if I could like copy and paste something that's already maybe there.
Yeah, for those of you following at home or watching on the YouTubes, I'm trying to find where this is in Dark Heresy. The bonds does not exist in Dark Heresy, and neither does the love-hate desire. It's something that I've just added in for a little bit of extra flavor. The bonds is completely ripped off from Dungeon World, and possibly the love-hate desire might be too. I was reading a lot before I started this, so I think I've kind of ripped it off from somewhere. I just don't remember where. I'm not very creative. I just steal things really well. Or maybe not so well. I don't know.
Yeah, one of the two. First one, then the other.
Nice Reparo. Okay, this is good. This is a lot easier to use.
Okay.
I'll add to this. I had one other thing though before you go. The experience thing. I have a list of skills I'm looking at adding. Do you want those now, or is it okay if I add them later?
Add them. You can add them in as we're going. Like if there's downtime where you can do stuff where the other two are trying to.
Because I have
I
have a list. I have a list of ones I'm looking at, but I have to decide what I'm spending on because I don't have. Obviously, I can't buy all of them.
Yeah, that's fine. If something's about to happen and you think your skills will have an impact on it, just tell me to pause. We'll go to a break or something so that.
4 out of 5 possible, like not possible ones, but 4 out of 5 of them are just combat related, and
Okay.
one is concealment. So just so you know,
Okay.
and I don't know what concealment is, so I got to read that.
Okay. So we left off last week. You guys returned your quarters after stopping the warp breach. You found out that it's most likely sabotage on the Black Comet. In your room, you went to sleep because you were planning to head to Saphir Secunda, the planet where your Inquisitor has sent you. And while you were sleeping, you shared another communal dream, which you didn't seem to bother you at all. The only one that seemed to bother was Reparo after the fact, where you're just trying to figure out what the hell is going on, why are we sharing the same dream? Or the only one that vocalized a concern. That was towards the end of the session, though. In the dream sequence, you pretty much just annihilated the person for no apparent reason.
Well, no, it was heresy, right? We had a feeling there was some type of heresy involved.
Right. So you decided to act first and question the corpses later?
Yes.
I believe
when it's regarding heresy, yeah.
Eli that made that decision.
Right. It was Eli that made that decision.
Yeah, it was already sort of underway, so to speak.
Yeah.
Did you burn those documents? Okay, kill him.
Yeah,
No, it wasn't even. He was right in there was the suspicion of it, and then you were like, okay, that's it. We know it's on.
I think even like your Psyker went a little balls to the wall, and actually you had 3 separate warp events happen. I think.
Yeah.
Maybe 4. One of them was even like perils of the warp, like not even just the room gets slippery. Like you actually breached the warp and somehow survived. So yeah, your Psyker's dangerous, just saying.
I know. I think my Psyker had a bit of a moment there because he put a bullet in the other Psyker just to kind of be like, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, I apparently
You may have killed all those people.
My Psyker didn't do too well either. She had an incident with the Warp 2 and stunned herself and her entire party, so that was exciting.
Don't worry, I will help Eli. They are destined for tragedy.
But luckily, you did not list whose tragedy exactly.
Okay. Okay, so you guys are awake in your room and talk amongst yourselves.
I can't remember where we left off in our conversation last time. So I remember Reparo said that it was okay. He was like, "What's going on?" And both Eli and I were like, "Yeah, we get it. It's all right."
Yeah, I think you kind of just dismissed him.
Yeah.
So was there anything left for that conversation you guys wanted to continue?
Reparo is probably going to get his cogitators examined again.
They must be broken, really.
Something's wrong. Some wires crossed.
I'll probably try and sleep on it, and hopefully not go into another weird dream. Unless it's morning. Is it morning? What time of day was it? Was it middle of night or morning?
It's middle of the night.
Okay, yeah, back to bed.
Okay, so the whole party goes back to bed, and the rest of the night passes uneventfully. You're woken by the... Did anybody set an alarm?
No.
No? Okay. In that case, you're not woken.
I probably would have set some kind of alarm. Whatever my standard sleeping schedule would be, bright and early. I would imagine, being a person of military.
Okay, so Reparo wakes up.
Are the other two still sleeping?
They are.
Okay. Repair is probably going to go over to the console and make arrangements to have an appointment in the medical bay.
Okay.
If you want me to do a tech use of any kind, or
No, you can try to set that up. So you find out that they are fairly...
Sorry, what?
They are pretty book solid. There's been a lot of people... it's actually packed since the breach.
Right.
So they can fit you in about a month from now.
All right, I'll slot it in.
Okay.
As
there
they
any kind
say
of
in the tech-based world.
Any kind of self-diagnostics I can run? How would that work?
You could do a tech use, I guess, on yourself.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna fail horribly and fry my cogitators completely.
Okay, so
Oh,
test
man.
against
Am I
your
even roll
tech
20?
use.
Yeah, hang on a sec. Where did I put it? Roll 20 for the love of Pete. For the sake of Pete.
What is
You know where the tape is?
Apparently I closed it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no, there it is.
One here.
Yeah, I see it. There we go. Because I was looking at the handout sheet. How do I get back to the main screen? It doesn't matter. I'll just roll. There we go.
Nailed it.
Okay. It's even more puzzling then. I'll probably just pray for the morning. Consult the Omnisaya.
Okay, so you recite the sacred rituals and pray while your companions sleep.
Yep.
Are those loud at all?
What's that?
Is his rituals, are they loud at all?
I don't know. What does your ritual involve? Repair?
I would probably be just interfacing with the computer every now and then, I would imagine, in some shape or form, consulting with some of the machine spirits, I guess.
Okay.
It sounds an awful lot like a babbling baby for some reason.
Yeah, similar to but distinct from a small child.
Yes, those are the sacred rites. They sound a lot like a babbling baby.
Yeah. I'd imagine it would be relatively silent. Yeah, it wouldn't be like any kind of beeps and boops.
Okay.
No, this is mine.
Just making sure I can sleep through it fine. I don't want to be disturbed.
Roll against your awareness.
Oh, no.
I don't think he has awareness, does he?
No.
Yeah, you're
I
still
don't have
sleeping.
anything that big.
How about you, Rick or Nick?
I've got awareness, but is it a threat?
It's a general
It could be,
perception also,
potentially.
I think. I believe it can be used for general perception.
Yeah, I think it is.
Come on now.
Whatever he just did was loud and woke you both up.
Who, me?
Okay.
Yeah. Something
Okay,
happened
well-
and
This is what it was then. I was making sounds like a modem, like an old school modem when
Okay.
it's
that was it.
56K connection.
yeah.
Yeah, the baby modem
Over here.
tried to connect and couldn't and screeched. And
bye. Wave bye.
Say bye-bye. Your finger on your nose.
Okay. All right. So we wake up, look over, see him screeching.
giggling like a small child, yeah.
I'm trying to pick your nose.
Is he plugged into anything?
He has his finger up his nose.
That's how he
They're coming.
There. Get it out of there.
Okay, so it's probably about an hour before you guys are due to leave the ship.
He's like SpongeBob. Hey, hey.
You say bye to Daddy's fine. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Look over here, not on that
Hey,
screen.
Dad.
Look at this screen.
Hey,
She's watching them on that screen.
Yeah, so you
say bye.
Say bye. Look, guys, wave. Someone wave. Look, there you go. There you go. Bye bye.
Reparo's waving to some imaginary
Okay, did you have one?
person. That's what you see,
Yeah.
Eli.
Okay. I just
See you later, machine
Tell Daddy
spirits.
I love you.
He's waving goodbye to the machine spirits.
I'm just gonna
Oh, look at this. It's a say I love you.
walk over to him.
I love you. Say I love you.
He has a glazed look on his face. He actually doesn't seem to like he's seeing you.
Do we have eating utensils in here, like a fork?
Say I love you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna collect that fork,
Okay.
and I'm gonna look for his cogitators.
You can't see his cogitators.
What are you doing?
Would you like to stab something in one of? there's
Would he
usually-
even know what a cogitator
No,
is?
he's
No.
probably
You keep talking about them. I'm trying to find them because they're out of alignment again.
You see some like mechanical stuff like on the back of his neck and back of his shoulders and maybe what other kind of implants are exposed on Reparo?
I don't know. We really didn't cover that. We sort of figured it was probably the bare minimum to begin with, I guess.
So there's a number of different mechanical looking implants.
Ports and
Ports?
implants.
Whichever one it looks like I can fit the fork into, I stick it in.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
Can you roll me 1d10 energy damage?
Sticking a
One.
fork into an outlet. You didn't learn that lesson in primary school.
You are shocked violently, and your hand, like your whole arm, like flies back from the
Oh my
spasm
God.
that this caused, and like the fork goes flying out of your hand and is sticking. It was a fork, right?
Yeah,
Or was it?
there's a fork.
And it's sticking out of part of the bulkheads,
Okay.
and you took 1 damage.
All right. I'm gonna poke him again after that. I'm sure I'll scream. That probably hurt.
You yelped and screamed and.
Is there smoke coming from him yet?
Give me a toughness test, Reparo.
God, this is awesome.
Okay, hang on a second.
Stabbing into him.
I failed that.
Oh,
Okay, so you also took a point of damage, and yeah, it snapped you out of whatever your prayers or your meditations or whatever you were doing.
Okay, it would probably startle me. I'd probably get up and turn around and.
Yeah. Where, like, on him did you stab this into?
I'm imagining there's something back here, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was looking for because I'm trying to find the cogitators that are broken in him with the glazed look. And
Okay.
yeah, he needed help. Strange noises.
I probably get up and I'm like, "What are you doing?"
I'm trying to help you align your cogitators.
Do not touch me
I didn't.
ever with any devices.
The fork is still like doing in the wall.
As you wish. I'm just going to turn around, walk back, chuckling.
I'm gonna go back to praying.
If he's making that noise again, I'm going to loudly step towards him holding a spoon.
Are you going into full on trance? Like, can you still see him?
Yeah,
Reparo?
I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna go back to praying. I might have, if I have any kind of eyes in the back of my head, they'd be focused on him, but I don't think I have that.
Yeah. Give me a D100. Less than 50, you make that, or over 50, you make that modem sound again. So he goes back to his trance, and then you see his mouth open, and like his Vox vocal processor emits this like horrendous screech.
I take the spoon and I whack him on the back of the head. A metal plate, possibly. Dong.
I don't think you have any exposed metal plates in your head, do you?
I don't think so.
No metal.
Not really that I know of.
So you whack him with the spoon.
Yep.
Nothing happens.
My buddy over there is awake, right? Nicodemus is awake.
He's definitely awake by now.
I was going to look over at him like,
I think I'd just be raising an eyebrow at the situation. Like,
The hell?
what the hell's going on with these two? And what the hell is that noise coming out of them?
is there any water? Thirsty.
Yeah, there's a water dispensing, it's like a little self-contained, almost like a apartment you're in. So
I'm going to go get me a glass of water.
I know what you're planning, Srag, just so you know.
okay, so you successfully grab a cup of water.
Take a sip and walk back towards him.
So
Towards
Eli
that
walks-
port that hurt me earlier.
Okay, so he walks over and pours water down the back of your neck. Give me an awareness, I guess. I think you nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
No, you missed it by 1.
Okay.
So yeah, you're continuing to praying, and meanwhile, there's water. You're you're soaked. Like there's water coming down the back of your neck. It doesn't cause any short circuits or anything, or else you would be having a really rough time anytime it rained.
Yeah, I'd imagine that I would be pretty well secure in that regard.
Well, I can cause no more damage here. I put the cup in one of his hands and the spoon in the other.
You're trying to put things in my hands?
Yes.
Should I be doing another awareness check for this?
You can, if you want to acknowledge that, you can. No, you succeeded on that. With the fact that you're soaking wet in the back and the whack of the spoon, like you when he touched your hand, you snapped out of it.
Can I help you?
I was handing you the cup for the water that you spilled.
I did no such thing.
I told you you're out of alignment.
You, sir, are out of alignment.
I don't have any of that fancy stuff.
Perhaps that's the problem. I get up and I'm probably going to leave and leave the room.
Like, before he takes off, I want to try to imitate that sound that he was making. What do I have to roll for that?
I'm
rolling a 100. You tell me if I can do it.
So let me figure out what that's against.
I don't know.
No. That's
No.
perform, so no.
Okay, but I'm making that bee boop sound.
He literally made that sound as you left. No reaction? You just ignored him?
What's that? What did he do? He went bee-boo?
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
mocking
I was trying.
you.
I was trying to imitate your modem sound.
I just say, you, sir, are a tragedy waiting to happen. As I continue out.
Okay. So you get to the door. You open the door.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to go and try and find, I don't remember his name, but buddy who I worked with to get the Geller field back up to see if there's anything else that's going on or if he's found out anything about the potential saboteurs.
Guys.
Yeah, guys.
Okay,
Guys.
so you've gone to look for guys.
Yep.
Okay. Where are you going?
I will get to the nearest console and do I'll have to do, I guess, tech use to find out if I can find out where he is. Or where he would be.
I believe you can the console comes back and tells you that it's he's on the lower levels.
And that's the direction I will head.
Okay, so are you taking the stairs or are you going to use the elevator?
The shortest route possible.
The elevator shaft.
Yeah. Okay, so you head down to the corridor away from.
Just for strike's sake, the shortest, safest route possible.
So you head actually away from the promenade because the elevators. You passed the elevators when you were following proper protocol and heading to the safe zones during the warp breach.
Okay.
So you find the elevators. You call the elevator. Comes up, no problem.
I called the elevator. Here, boy.
Yeah. Well, this is a British game.
Yeah.
You called the elevator.
I like it.
Yeah, boyo!
You head down to the levels that the console said he was on, which is the same level that you were originally assigned to when we first started.
Okay.
That was all the information they gave you. It didn't tell you exactly where, just he was on that level.
Okay. That's fine.
Eli and Nico, are you planning on doing anything?
I'm just trying to pick up where we left off, so just give me a second and I'll tell you.
You guys got about 50 minutes before you're due to depart.
Oh. Shoot. I guess I should probably get my hand looked at.
When you say depart, you mean leave the ship for the planet, or?
Yeah. The shuttle departs in 50 minutes.
Taking that fork.
Okay. Strength test. It's in there pretty good.
All right. I'll try this twice. First one. But I'm not doing the same thing if it doesn't work the first time. Okay. It will not work with my strength on that one.
So you're reefing on the fork stuck on the wall and you can't get it out.
So
Eli,
then
you
I
see
like...
this? Or Nico, you see this? This scrawny little Voidborn pulling as hard as he can. Yeah. Very awkward looking.
My character would be laughing out loud.
I let go. I walk back and I pick up my dice and start to shake them.
If he did that, I would cock my gun so it makes a click noise.
Yeah, he's probably gonna grab his last gun.
So you walk
click,
away
click.
from the fork and you're kind of not really looking at Nico, but you're shaking your die, getting ready to throw them, and you just hear the action from his rifle behind you.
Yes, that's what I was trying to get at.
And just look.
If he does that, I'm just gonna be like this.
And you just see him looking down the barrel. The gun's pointed right at you, right at your head, and he's looking down the barrel a bit, shaking his head.
Help me get my fork then.
Put the dice back down.
I put the dice in the pouch. Please help me get my fork.
I get up and just kind of put the rifle down.
I really hope
And,
you fail a strength check for the fork too.
I just kind of, I'm looking at the fork, and I'm just like, that's in there good.
It's very important to me.
I'll give it a shot, but you got that's in there really good. There you go.
Ah, damn.
It actually slides out like abnormally easy for Nico. Like
You
he
grab
kinda-
your thumb and index.
yeah, it just gently pulls it out like it was nothing, and then kind of just hands it to you like, "What the fuck's your problem?"
Yeah, I just kind of squinted at it and like, shoop. And then like,
He's examining like your bicep, like looking like, "Are you that weak?"
I loosened it for you.
Thank you very much. That is very important to me.
you think you might have been overdoing it on there for a second, you know, with the, and I glanced down at his where he keeps his dice.
Possibly. Maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you might have been taking it a little bit too far. You've done some pretty bad stuff.
I've done some good things too.
You're even.
Well, there we go. I'm not neither good nor bad.
If there was an alignment system, one might say you were neutral.
Will you two continue this? Oh, you got something?
No, I'm good. I'm just going to neatly wrap the fork in a handkerchief, fold it up, special, tie it. I mean, it's special to me. This is an important fork. This will be probably what gets me killed.
I,
So
you
I'm
know
gonna
what?
take great
I figured out what I want to do.
Okay.
I know a little bit about where we're going, like the Sephirus Secundus, and how we're heading to a mine.
Yep.
I want to go out in like the promenade or whatever here and just attempt to inquire with people to maybe get some information about where we're heading, what they've heard,
Okay.
if that's possible.
Yep. So you're gonna head out. You guys got about 40 minutes before it's time to leave. Nico, you head down the hallway. You're heading to the promenade.
Yeah, on the way out, I'm going to be like, I'm going to head to see if anyone's heard about what's going on in this Sephirus Secundus.
Very good. Thank you again.
Okay.
Oh, magic.
So we'll follow Nico down the hallway. It opens up into the promenade, which is almost back to the way it used to be. Like surprising how fast they were able to put it back together.
Okay.
And you want to, I believe, do an inquiry check.
Yeah, this is the type of situation it's used for, right?
Yep.
Okay. Nope. I'm running into
You
stone
get
walls.
nothing but the basic information. It's
A rock.
The Black Comet heads there quite a bit, seeing as it's one of the chief mining planets for the Imperium in this sector, and that's about all you get.
Okay.
Okay. Eli, are you ready for work?
Not yet. I'm going to start heading to where we need to be for the departure.
Okay. Yeah. Do you know where you need to be for the departure?
Nope. That's not going to stop me from heading there.
Okay. So where do you think you need to be?
I'm pretty sure
It's near some Grox.
it's probably on deck 2, right? Level 2.
The deck.
That's probably where it is.
The second from the bottom, you mean?
No, I was second from the top.
Second from the top.
Deck
I'm pretty
3 was
sure it's on
naval
level 4.
officers.
I got to get to deck
You're pretty
2.
sure it's on the captain's quarters?
That was deck 1, if I remember correctly. Deck 2 was the tech priests. The guys with the info.
Yeah. So let me bring up the
Yes.
comment.
Deck 2 is the tech priest.
Yeah.
Deck 3 is the naval officer.
Deck 4 armory.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure what I need to do is head to deck 2 with my special fork.
Actually, I have the deck 2 as the captain's quarters in the personal mess hall, as well as his ready room.
I'll be darned. I thought that's where we went to meet up with what's his face before.
Cortez Revion.
Yes, I was going to say ravioli, but
I think
Yeah.
it was 4 for Cortez.
4 is the armory.
Yeah, all the officers.
I'm
stuff
gonna-
is
you know
4
what?
to 6.
I'm heading to 7.
I was on
The med
7,
bay?
where the
Mhm.
med bay was.
Okay.
And he told me he was going up to 4, Gaius, to go to the armory.
Right.
And then, meanwhile, the tech priest and the psyker went up to 2 because they were looking for something. And, well, obviously, Reparo was looking for the tech priest.
Mhm.
The psyker was looking for stuff to snab. So, yeah, so
Okay.
that's. I got it written down here at the time, so that's what my note says. I don't know if you want me to change it. I can change it. That's no problem.
I don't know, we'll leave it as is.
Well, what do you have it written different, or is it described in your book different?
I think I might have just rearranged the ship unknowingly.
Okay, because the naval vessel ranks were 4, 5, and 6.
Yep.
And I don't think you told us what was on level 1.
Level 1's the bridge.
No. Probably. I was gonna say. I assume it would be the bridge.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
just,
complete sense if the tech priests are on 2 then, because all the trolls are under the bridge.
Ah.
and that's why you're going there.
Yeah. Furthermore, explains why you are so interested in that floor.
No, you're right. It makes the tech priests are on 2. The captain's with them too. Like his quarters. The ship is huge. Like
Yeah.
to have an entire deck just for the captain's quarter would be absurd.
It's a pretty nice captain.
Good.
He has his own city.
Like yeah, pretty much. Like there's like a couple thousand people fit on each deck.
Welcome
so
to Captainsville. I'll be your
captain's
captain.
quarters are also on 2.
Yeah.
You may
But
have
yeah.
said that.
I want to get something done about my hand.
So were you going to the tech priest or to the med bay?
I'm going to go to the med bay first. If I have enough time, I'll stop off at the tech priest and see if they have anything I can use to interface with my friend.
Okay. So how are you getting there?
The stairwell. I remember that. I remember there being a stairwell. I'll walk
Okay.
that way.
So you approach the stairwell and it's got the locked door and there's the panel beside it.
Beep, boop, beep, bop.
So
He's pressing random buttons.
What? Yeah. Did you enter someone's code? No, nothing happens.
No.
No, I have the code, and Andre had the security to get through the doors.
I keep pressing buttons. Am I getting absolutely no response?
Just an every time. Every time you get to like the 5th digit, it just goes
I look around.
These are this which set of doors did you go to? Like the ones you guys were in before?
The ones I remembered, yeah.
Okay, so those are really close to the promenade. There's lots of traffic.
So I'm just going to yell out in frustration at nobody in particular. How do you get to the medical bay?
Kind of bunch of heads kind of turn towards you, and someone walks over to you and points down the hallway that you came from, past your quarters.
The person that did that, I thank.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Try the elevator. It's faster.
Oh. I head over to this elevator.
Okay, so you wander down the hallways, and you're looking at the signage, and eventually you find the one that you think resembles an elevator. Actually, you're voidborn,
Okay.
so you can you have a good idea where the elevator should be in the ship.
Oh, sweet. Well, then I go to use the elevator.
Yeah. So you push the button on the elevator. You call the elevator.
Yep.
The doors open, and I assume you step in.
Yep.
The elevator falls. No, I'm just kidding.
I was prepared.
What you didn't
for
know is that the tech priest rigged the elevator.
No, you see there's the 10 levels of the ship. There's a couple sub-basement levels, too.
I go to 7.
The doors close. The elevator takes you up, opens to a mass of injured and beat up people.
I walk out.
7?
Yeah, in the med bay.
Yeah. Okay.
I walk out holding my hand.
That looks perfectly fine. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I'm sure it's a little pink, right? Some mild burns.
I don't know. Tell me what 1 point of damage looks like.
It's nothing bad. It's like a sunburn on my hand. I grab something hot.
It looks red.
It looks red,
Okay.
and I'm going to
So,
go in
so
there.
Eli's holding his slightly sunburnt hand as he walks by. Like, there's like gurneys, and there's people like holding their stomachs, and they're bloodied, and there's somebody with his arm is bent completely in an unnatural position, like something crushed it during the warp incursion. There's a bunch of
I
other
need
bloodied.
help.
There's a couple, for lack of a better term, nurses.
I'll approach one. Help me!
He looks at you and says, "What's your problem?"
My hand is injured.
He grabs it.
Ow!
He just looks up at you like with an eyebrow raised, and continues. He says, "What's the problem?"
It's injured. It hurts.
A lot of people are hurt. I think you can wait.
You can't fix something this trivial to you? What kind of doctor are you?
I'm actually the nurse, and I'm trying to keep this guy's insides on the inside.
What is he, from deck 10? I need real help.
What is he, deck 10?
Why don't you grab a seat, and when there's time.
There's hardly a seat here fitting for me. Would you see to this? At once.
Yeah, I'll take care of that for you. Just give me a second. So you see him
I'm
walk
just going to
over.
look indignant. Like I've been insulted.
He walks over to. You see him go to a comm panel. Give me an awareness check. Okay. All you see is he calls for somebody and motions and gets. All you just see is he gets some sort of confirmation. Then he walks over to you and says, "Someone will be here very shortly to take care of you."
I'll say, good. I need to depart shortly. I haven't got time to wait.
Sure, that won't be a problem.
Does he say it like that?
Yep.
Ah. I see. I don't believe you.
What don't you believe?
Then it won't be a problem. Oh, trust me, it won't be a problem for me.
I'm glad we agree then. As he says that, you see him make eye contact with somebody behind you, and like off in the distance, and you kind of see him motion them over.
I'm going to sidestep and look.
You see two of the ship's guards.
I book it down the hall and around the nearest corner I can.
That'd be under. Give me a concealment check.
Just wait.
Actually, wait. What are you hiding? Are you hiding?
Not yet. I'm
Okay, so
running
it's-
right now.
I just
You're
read
around the.
concealment, and
What's that?
it's an opposed test if at any point someone is looking for you.
Yeah. So you're.
Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of around a corner, so you ran some distance over the
Ran
bodies
some-
and injured people.
Around a corner. I'm looking for a small room.
There's a bit of moaning and like yelps and screams as you probably hit and bumped into a bunch of people that are injured. Your path is pretty obvious.
All
so
right.
you're hiding around that corner.
Sweet. That's enough.
What was that? Oh, that's a 9 in there, by the way.
Oh, great.
What exactly are you doing? You see the guards talking with the nurse that you were accosting earlier.
It's a 28 on my perils of the warp. That'll tell you more what I'm doing. Damn it.
You're muted, eh, Reparo? I didn't know. Okay.
That helps so much.
Okay, what did you
Veil
do?
of darkness. For a brief moment, effectively the remainder of the round, everyone within 3d10 meters of the Psyker thinks that night has fallen, plunging the area into darkness.
Okay. So,
So,
as
a power
you do
loss.
your thing, the entire 30 meters, is it just straight up 30 meters or is it a roll?
3d10.
Give me a roll.
16 meters of me.
Okay, so there's like this sphere of darkness. How far away from them did you run?
I went into the first corner, so you'll have to tell me that one. As soon as I could turn and hide, I did.
We'll say it's about 20 meters. So you just see all the lights in like in that area around you just blink out.
All right.
So
So
you're
in
in
that-
darkness too, right?
Yeah, but did I manage to duck in somewhere, like I was saying?
Did you? Where were you?
I was trying to duck in behind. Well, what I'm looking for here when I'm running and turn a corner, I'm looking for a room with a door sill.
Okay, did you do that before or after you cast darkness? Or
I have to do
Right.
that. I have to cast that after I'm there.
okay, so you were looking for a door to duck into. So okay, you duck into this room. You close the door
So-
behind you, or no?
Yeah, no, I'm not going to bother.
Okay.
Everything will go dark, but then the next half of it comes. I'm floating up to the ceiling, and I'm staying on the ceiling.
Okay, so you float up about a meter.
6 foot? What? 3 foot?
This is about 2
I'm
meters.
floating flat up against the ceiling. Mission Impossible, dude. Here,
Okay,
you know.
so you're Mission Impossible. The rooms are only about 2 meters tall, just so you know. So that's
Okay.
about, no, it's more than 2 meters. About 3 or 4 meters, probably. Standard room height.
Well, my
8 feet,
line
12.
of thought on this one is when you're going around looking for somebody, who looks up?
Nobody looks up. Nobody thinks in 3 dimensions.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, that happens. You hear a gasp just as the room plunges into darkness. And you're hovering against the ceiling. Well, you assume you can't really see anything.
Right.
You hear the guards walk by. They make a fairly distinct sound with their the armor that they're wearing and their guns, and their boots are very different than everybody else's boots.
Mm-hmm.
And they just walk by. You hear them murmur something about weird that the lights are out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. They go past you. You hear them go by.
I'll look around the room with me. What's in here?
You can't see anything.
Well, as soon as the round's over, then. When the lights come back on. And bless the rest of the round.
When the lights come back on, you just see this this man sitting, kind of beat up, kind of sitting on the edge of like a hospital table, staring up at you, wide-eyed and shaking. And you recognize him as the guy you tried to sell the arm to.
I'm just going to float down in front of it.
He just follows you with his eyes, mouth wide open, stunned, or not really stunned, but just kind of almost petrified with fear.
What's in the room elsewise besides him to sit on that table? That's it.
Him and the table, various other medical supplies, a couple glass cabinets with bandages and whatnot in them.
Is there any burn cream in here?
I don't know.
I'm going to search with perception.
With search?
With my perception, I suppose. I don't know.
It's a search. It's a skill.
Okay, well, I don't find any.
No, you do not.
I'm going to tell him that I need burn cream.
So this guy is still staring at you with like slack-jawed, wide eyes. You can visibly see him tremoring. And you're going to walk up and say, you're holding your hand like this, and I say, I need bird crane?
Hurry, before I eat your soul.
He passes out.
His possessions in here.
No, he didn't bring anything with him. He was busy trying to get, like, his leg and arms and wrists, or his ribs unbroken.
He was trying to get real medical attention.
Yeah,
I think you probably found some grox, mate.
definitely.
Is there a cabinet in here with medical stuff in it?
Not that you can find.
Only grox meat.
Look, okay. We're in a...
You searched the room. You
See that?
searched the room previously, and you did not find the burn cream you were looking for. Are you looking for something different now?
I'm looking for a cabinet full of medical supplies.
You find a cabinet full... The whole room is full of medical supplies.
Sweet. It's in a bag now. I might not be able to find the burn cream, but one of my friends will know which one of these is burn cream.
What did you put it in?
He's looting the place.
I loot the hell out of the place.
And where are you putting it?
That'll be good.
Let me see. I have a pack of some kind, don't I?
I do not think you do.
Well, is there a sheet on this bed?
Yeah, it has a.
Well, sweet.
The
He's
guy's
in the-
sitting
he's in
on
the floor
it,
now.
or collapsed on it. There's a bit of a yellow stain on it.
Like I said, he's on the floor now.
Okay, so as you knock him off, you notice the yellow
Alright.
stain on the sheet.
cut off the part with the yellow stain and use the rest of it to make a bag.
So you now have a sheet with a giant hole in the middle of it.
No. I cut that section. I have half of the sheet.
Okay.
I fold the corners up, making a bag, holding all the medical supplies. And
Okay, so you're making a hobo bag. So you got maybe about a 3 foot by 6 foot swatch of sheet.
Yeah.
Okay. And you
I put everything that I can from the cabinet on there.
Okay. So yeah, you just throw in a bunch of what are you grabbing? Like what kind of stuff? Like the packs of bandages and.
To be totally honest, I don't have time to think about this, so I'm just grabbing. So you're probably going to tell me when I get out of here that who knows what I got.
Okay.
More Grox meat for sure.
You're grabbing the most readily available stuff. Okay, so you just throw in all these medical supplies. They're really poofy and they take up a lot of space. They're fairly light.
The gauze I'm not taking. Okay.
Well, the gauze, like the whole room is filled with gauzes and bandages. It's the most common thing that they use.
Okay, I'll take whatever I can, but I'm especially looking for bottles and tubes.
You did not see any bottles or tubes, but there are a number of locked cabinets.
Oh my!
I'm not going to just leave the good stuff out.
You know what? I closed the door.
Okay.
And let's go to somebody else because this could take a little while with my last cutter here.
Okay. So you've got about, after that, I'd say you've got about 10 minutes before you're due to leave.
I'm fixing my hand.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go back to Reparo. We'll rewind in time a bit. You're about, when we last left you had about 40 minutes, I think?
Okay, well,
first.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'm not going to be searching too long to find Buddy. If I don't see him, within a reasonable time if I can't find him within, quick amount of time, I'm going to head back to where I need to go to get off the ship.
You give me an inquiry and I'll tell you whether or not you find him.
Okay, you want me to just roll a D100?
Yeah. Fucking nailed it. You ask a couple people and they tell you that he's down fixing or continuing the work on where you guys were before.
Which was on what floor?
I'm just going to make this up because I don't remember. But
No, I think it was
in the bottom.
Wasn't on this deck. It was one below, wasn't it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
Anyway.
It was definitely in the annals of the ship, I'm sure, where that would be.
You find out that he's there and you can head there.
What's my estimate on how long it's going to take me to get there and how much time I have left to get to where I need to be?
Take you 10 minutes to get there and you'll have 30 minutes till the ship leaves.
Is that enough time for me to get to where I need to be within 30 minutes?
Where do you think you need to be in 30 minutes?
Well, I will go to the console and I will look it up if it was not relayed to me.
You do that and you find out the ship only has one hangar bay. And
Okay.
That's where the ships would be, and it's about 20 minutes from your current location.
Okay, so I would have time then. Oh, wait, how long does it take for me to get to what's his name?
10 minutes.
Okay, then I'm just going to forget it and just head to towards the hangar bay.
Okay. So
I'm going to gather all my belongings if I haven't done so already and head there.
I think you probably had everything with you. I don't think you had a massive amount of belongings.
No.
Okay.
I would make sure I have the computer that has the info about the planet on it. The tablet that I programmed.
Yeah, you head to the you find the schematics of the ship tell you can just walk across the cargo bay and take you right to the
Sorry, go ahead.
You can walk across the cargo bay and it takes you right to the hangar. So you're there. Nico, what are you doing? What were you doing?
I was in the promenade just trying to find out, any information about it. Did anyone tell me while I was asking about we were going to be there soon?
If you ask, somebody, if you're going to be there soon, they kind of just look up at you, give you a puzzled look, and say, "We're there." Can't you tell the ship's not moving?
No.
Oh,
He's not voidborn. He's not good at that stuff.
exactly.
How do you tell the ship's not moving?
Well, I don't know. You just feel it. There's a certain hum and vibrations that, I don't know, you just get used to living on a ship.
I think I just feel kind of relieved again that it stopped.
So you let out a visible sigh of relief, and
Well, how do you get off this thing? Looking around.
well, there's a number of airlocks, but I'm assuming you'd want something a little safer.
I'd prefer something safer.
Are you scheduled to leave?
Someone said something about departing for Sapphira Secundus.
Oh, you'll want to get on the transport ship. That's due to leave in about 30 minutes. You just head down the length of the cargo bay to the main hangars,
And where's that?
she points off the edge of the promenade. Just go
Okay.
down to the main deck below here and just walk the distance of the main aisle.
All right. I'm going to head back to the room, make sure I have all my stuff, and then go where she said.
Okay, so you head that way, and we'll go back to Eli, now holding a rather large, poofy bag filled with medical supplies, various pills.
All right.
So you're standing in this room. How much time did I say you had? 20? 30?
You said I had 10 minutes, so I'm pretty sure I'm already too late to get there. So I'm going to look at my last card, think about this. Like, I don't think that's going to work. So first thing I'm going to do here, just going to give it a shot. I'm going to look at the cabinet locks. I'm going to pull out my axe, because I have an axe for some reason. I'm going to hit that thing with the axe.
Okay.
Try to break the lock.
Yeah, you snap it off.
Open the cabinet. What's in here?
You pull it open, it's a bunch of syringes.
With stuff in them?
No.
Dang it. I'll take those anyway. Hit the next cabinet.
Okay, it snaps off too.
Open it up.
Just various bottles.
Yes, jackpot. Grab every bottle I can, fill my bag.
Are they empty?
No, they're filled with clear liquids. I don't know if you would know what they.
Nope.
No, you wouldn't know what they are. You can read Common, right? Actually, they wouldn't be written in Common. They'd be written in High Gothic.
Which I don't think I can even speak that. Where did I put the language?
It'd be on the first page.
I don't think as Voidborn you have High Gothic. But yeah, there's just these little glass vials. These odd caps on them.
Yeah, I take every last one of them that I can fit in that bag.
The
I
makeshift-
remove poofy stuff if I can.
Okay, so you've got this bag full of syringes and glass bottles.
Yep.
Okay.
And I quickly afterwards, I guess, open the. Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to wake my buddy up.
Okay. Nope.
I can't ask them. I'm going to go to Penn and take a syringe and a bottle. And I give him some to wake him up.
So you pull just a random vial and take a syringe and inject him?
Yes.
How much did you put in the syringe?
How much was in the bottle?
Oh man.
The bottle
How
has
much
way
did you-
more than the syringe can hold.
All right. I filled the syringe up halfway, put the bottle back, injected him with that, tossed that syringe, and tried to slap him again.
Where are you injecting him?
Probably in the stomach.
Just right into his gut?
Yep.
Nothing happens.
All right. Take that, open the door, and look.
Same scene as before, no sign of the guards.
Head for the elevator.
As you open the door, he jumps. You just hear this ruckus behind you, and he just jumps up. You see that his arm dislocated. That's why he was there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like not quite right. And he just kind of looks at you, screams a little bit, and just runs like really quickly out of the room and down the hall.
Which way did he go? Towards the elevator?
He's heading to the elevator. You see him.
I'm following him. Wait, come back!
You just hear him say, "I'm fine now. I gotta go." His arm is like kind of flopping, kind of oddly.
So, yeah, I'm gonna use him as a kite. Follow him to the elevator.
Okay, so he uncannily dodges like this odd speed and grace through the people that are laying out, kind of injured, and again the arms kind of flopping weirdly.
You think I injected him with adrenaline?
And you just see him get to the elevator, and he's like pushing the button really quickly with his other arm.
Ooh, I'll catch him. I'll put everything into it. I want to catch him.
Okay, yeah, you stay behind him, no problem.
All right. When the elevator opens, when he gets in, I'm getting in right behind him.
Okay, so the door opens. He like hurries in really quickly, and you just see him like frantically hammering the level. What level you guys on? 6?
Yeah, I think you said we're on.
You see him hit that level 6 button. Like he's almost like a twitch when he hits it. Like he hits it. Like, this is it. And,
Can you get me?
He's like looking at you kind of nervously and twitching, and he's like on the opposite side of the elevator, like trying to stay as far away from you as he can.
I'm gonna like kind of walk over. I need to get to
He
the
jumps.
departure bay.
Are you leaving?
I'm leaving.
That is excellent.
Can you help me?
And he gives you the directions. He says you're going to go down to 10th level. You're going to fly down there as fast as you can. You can't miss it. Go past all the Grox meat. You'll see the hangar base.
Why don't I believe you?
I don't know why. What's the belief? And
There was nothing in there but Grox meat. You are tricking me.
I wouldn't trick you. No. You see him push the button frantically some more.
This is more of your heresy.
No heresy here. Just selling stuff. I gotta go fix my shop. My shop's gotta open the shop.
But your arm's off.
Oh, that's nothing. I'll be fine. It doesn't even hurt anymore, and he flaps it around.
Ding.
Yeah, the door is open, and he just like scurries out of there like abnormally quickly.
I'm gonna look out. Is there anyone nearby?
Just the normal people. They don't seem to notice the strangely armed man zip past.
Is there anything in the elevator that would tell me the departure bay's on 10?
He told you they're on 10. Oh, like
Is for sure? He's not okay. He's not messing with me.
no,
I
like
hit the button for 10.
based on your knowledge of the ships, it makes sense that the main hangar bays are close to the cargo bays.
Okay, then I
they
hit
would
10.
Be loading and unloading, and and you realize based on being in the cargo bays that there's deck 10 and there's literally nothing above them. Like it's deck 0 to 10 is all cargo bay once you're out of the main like habitat section.
Goodness, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
See if I can possibly catch them.
You hit the elevator and you hit the level. You go down to level back down to level 10. It opens and you zip. Are you gonna run like balls to the wall?
Yeah, I'm trying to make it.
So you're just
I'm
full on
late.
sprint with this pack of glass.
No, I know what you're thinking. No.
Guess you should have got those gauze now, huh?
Almost swagged him. That was great.
So you're running depth or
I'm
carefully
hurriedly
enough,
moving.
but
Yes.
you're being careful not to smash your glass vials and syringes.
Not to smash or drop any. Yes.
Okay.
A fast walk.
So you're Eli's power walking down the cargo bay. Yeah, you're getting some
With the arms.
Yeah, the arms are going, and he's just got the
Looks
hips
like you have a
swaying.
pickle up your ass.
The one arm holding his hobo bag over his shoulder, and the glass is making some clinking sounds. Nothing that sounds like it's breaking.
Hold the
But,
bus.
You are getting some odd looks from the people working in the cargo bays.
Oh man.
Heads turn as this speed walking
Clink,
guy
clink,
heads by clink 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 clink.
What? Haven't you ever seen a Grox meat inspector before? I think
They don't say anything to that.
Grox Meat Inspector. Yeah, that's about it too. It's an app title.
Okay, so you hustle it down. Meanwhile, back at the loading bay, Nico, you get there and you see Reparo waiting in front of a ship. What's his name is there too?
Ravioli?
No, he doesn't
Krieg?
leave the ship.
The French dude or whatever?
Mr. I can't get the accent right. Yeah, he's there.
Yeah.
Krieg is there.
Okay.
Just waiting. Reparo, I'm assuming you're probably standing beside him. You're in front of the transport ship, so that's what you see. Nico, as you enter. Do you walk up to them, I guess?
Yep.
Okay. You walk up to them, and Krieg just says, "Where's the other one?"
I shrug. I'm like, I don't know. He's back at the room last I saw.
You see him look at his chrono and wait some patience. I can give him a few more minutes, but we really must be heading out of here. You Inquisition folk think the world revolves around you. A few minutes later, you hear this strange clinking sound that appears to be getting closer. And you see Eli come around the corner carrying this white sack, kind of. It's clearly the source of the clinking sound. How do you just walk up to them just like that, Eli?
Thank you for holding the bus.
Krieg just kind of looks at you and says, I would think the Inquisition has more suitable luggage. Bags?
Oddly enough, I wasn't provided with one. I've had to make do.
I thought the Inquisition was supposed to be inconspicuous.
Am I not inconspicuous? Would you ever expect me to be an inquisitor?
He points down the hallway you came through, and there's literally, it's just filled with people's heads sticking out to see what that was.
My point stands. Do I look like an inquisitor to you? I don't think any of them think I'm an inquisitor. Slightly mad,
kinda gives
possibly.
You well, you got me there. Okay, quickly, let's get into the ship and let's head down.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys board the ship.
Inconspicuous by over conspicuousness.
It's true, they definitely aren't going to think you're part of the Inquisition.
No.
So we will...
Circus, maybe.
You're going to board the ship. The door will close behind you. It's in a fairly small transport. There's probably room for 12 people. You're in the back area. There's a pilot's quarters up front that you can't see. It's closed off, and it's just the 4 of you, though, Krieg and the 3 of you. No one else is in the ship.
So there's an empty chair beside me?
There's a number of empty chairs, yeah.
Yes. Bag.
Hobo sack.
I'm putting the sack in one of the chairs, holding on to it still, but putting it in there.
Okay, so you guys strap yourselves in. You figure out something to hold your hobo sack down. Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Are you going to hold it down? Because it's not, there's no way to strap that in.
Right, I'm holding it.
Okay.
But it's in, yeah.
Okay, you guys strap yourselves in. You feel the ship take off. And we're going to take a break right there. Catch you guys in a